Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I could give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin probably, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISOT down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
I'm back. I'm back because I'm black. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl BondyBlue, and I'm back for another recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Girl, this is usually a members only live, which means if you are not a Patreon member, a member of my website, or a member of my YouTube channel, links are down below in the description box, then you don't normally see these reviews, girl. So that means very cute, like I'm giving y'all something for free. You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, let's pull up this graphic, girl, because it's for Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't even really feel like going through my notes. I really just kind of want to talk and play the clips on reality entertainment. So that's what we're gonna do. But I do want to start off by saying that this entire episode was based around Nell and Chris' 30th wedding anniversary and her having a bachelorette party that Destiny is throwing for her. Also, the bachelor party looked dry as fuck. Like, it looked sad. It looked depressing. It looked empty. They only had 2 strippers. I'm like, why didn't y'all go to a strip club? Like, I guess because we can't trust y'all to act like y'all have some sense if y'all are in a club, because y'all forget the cameras are there. Because that's what happened the last time y'all all went to a strip club on camera together, child. It never looks good. But either way, bachelorette party. We didn't really get to see the bachelor for those clips of Chris walking in, you know what I'm saying, all excited and nasty old man and shit. Okay, probably smelling full of expensive cologne, just a lot of expensive cologne is what he looked like. But ultimately, girl, we are here for the festivities of it all. And the bachelorette party is where we resume this episode, when we find that Trisha and Mel have been going back and forth. And I'm just going to give y'all my opinion very quickly. Trisha lost the argument. Once you started off the argument with saying that you did not feel like everyone else was messy like Mel, even though everybody was making comments about you and Marquez and Ken's messy ass situation, girl, y'all put y'all business in Front Street. Both of y'all collectively include everybody in y'all mess. Y'all are constantly talking about y'all mess. And then when people inquire because they're confused, Trisha gets a tight jaw and starts acting like we need to back above her. We need to back above her. And I'm just kind of like, don't tell us then. Get off the show. Leave us alone. Okay, because you're stressing us out. I don't like this volatile energy. Anytime somebody try to ask you a question or get to the bottom of some confusion because you like the him, I mean, and then give us little bits of information, girl, you be doing too much. Okay, you be doing too much. And on top of that, to me, the backstory of this, the setting of this is a woman who allegedly that lady husband, and y'all brought her on the show. Let's be very clear. Destiny, Stormy, Tisha, I feel like everybody conspired to use Trisha as some person they were all going to work out with, all so that they could bring her on the show because Mel is not allowing Ariane on the show. So because Mel is like, me or Ariane, these few seasons that we've been going through this with Martell and Ariane, y'all using me, but y'all don't want to let me on the show, girl. Bring her on the show so she can degrade the show and be ignorant and boring all at the same time. Bring her on the show, girl. Bring her on the show. And yeah, let us see Martell and her having like terrible arguments in her apartment, girl. Let us see it. Let us see the projects. I mean, that's what it's gonna give. So let us see it. I want to see. Okay, let it happen. But either way, I feel like Mel has felt like, girl, you was already, taking trips off my funds when I was still married to him, and you were living a lavish lifestyle on my dime. I feel like I've done enough for you. That's probably the mindset that Mel has about this. But I feel like everybody else on the show likes to still poke at Mel about this situation. I feel like because Mel has said what she said about them, whatever, they always are looking for a way to kind of like make Mel deal with some Martell shit. That's how I feel. Okay. So they bring Trisha. Okay. Trisha comes on the show as another woman that has had some relationship with Martell when he was still married to Mel. So I think the whole reason that Trisha is even on the show in the first place is to force Mel to deal like on camera with one of the women that Martell has allegedly cheated on her with. They continue to say they didn't smash. I don't believe them. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Okay. I do not believe them. I feel like them people smashed and they just lying to save face. The part of me feels like it could be true that they didn't, just because Martell sometimes act like, but he also does that with Ariane. And we see how he be back over there every other day. Like you get on the show and you act like, you insinuate that she's beneath you and you need to learn how to get over that relationship because that's not good for you. But y'all are still together. And she's over there acting like you still not calling her a peasant, so to speak. It's very weird, whatever that situation is. Either way, I feel like all of this is to kind of get back at Mel in one way or another, the way these things work themselves out. Okay. Bringing Trisha on the show in the first place. So Trisha and Mel have to sit down and all of that. Trisha isn't forthcoming. She isn't sure. To me, you're lying. You could just pull up your DMs and show us when he DM'd you. And then we would know what time of the year it was that you went and saw this man. And then we would be able to suffice if they were married at that time or not. But you didn't want to provide that information because then that would probably prove that you was fucking with him when he was still married to her and they were still living in the same house. Either way, here we are today. They're going back and forth. And Trisha is mad because Mel made a comment, right? Mel made a comment and said that she felt like Trisha must still be in love with Marquez because she still is all emotionally invested, on top of the fact that it's been 5 years and they're still together. Like they're still married. I mean, they're still married. So yeah, I think we have a lot of evidence. And I wanted Mel to stand 10 toes down and say that it wasn't a joke. Y'all situation makes me feel like you still want that man. The fuck? Like you came on my show, you ain't have no conversation with me until I invited you on a trip. And then I find out, in front of everybody at a table that you was probably in my house with my ex-husband, girl. I feel like I could make a little comment. You'll be okay. That's how I would feel, me personally, okay? And that's just me. But I kind of feel like if you didn't already laid up with this lady husband and then you didn't came around her friend group knowing this and you didn't tell her before she invited you on that trip, even though I think she already knew, she was just trying to give you the opportunity to be forthcoming. What we see now is that Trisha's not forthcoming with anybody. So her being so upset with somebody saying you still want that man, girl, who hasn't said that to you at this point? It's been 5 years. Y'all still married, girl. Who hasn't said that? It is giving you a trigger. Either way, Mel said, I'm not dealing with this. I don't want to be in these group scenes with y'all. So Mel decides that she's going to go ahead and peace out early. So the women commence to, body painting. Nell comes in there all excited. It's all about her. She gets to be a thought with her girls. Y'all know how much Nell loves to be, an old lady amongst the young ladies, being real young like. She loved that, but she still want to be respected as an elder, and her friendship should always be seen as mentorship if you're younger than her, okay? Because at the end of the day, she older than you, but she don't want you to remind her of that because she won't be young. So Just understand you're gonna be a little confused about Nell and her mentorship / being one of the young girls, girl, because we be lost sometimes. But what it really is, it's not even her age. It's the fact that she's been married for 30 years that makes her feel like I've dealt with this man. We're in a better place. So that shows me that I've graduated and I have something that I can give to other people. As far as relationships are concerned, I have advice I can give. And I just kind of feel like that's kind of up to interpretation. Because to me, I recognize that them having dates and all of that, like them having a good time, that is effort in a relationship. I also think they are very attracted to each other and they love each other. I do. But I also feel like Nell is a representation of a lot of women that stay in relationships with their husbands after they cheated on them. And I don't think it was just one cheat. I think it was habitual. I think he probably grew out of it, maybe. But his friendship with Martell and whatever dynamic they all had together, it makes me feel like the cheating is not that far in the past. I don't think the cheating was 20 years ago. I don't. And when Nell asked him about the way he hooked Trisha and Martell up, is this something y'all do often? Is that what y'all do? Y'all recruit girls for one another? Like, come on, man. Like that's recent. That's not no something 20 years old. So to me, it's given. Chris is one of the elder men who gives young men the advice on how to cheat better. And Nell is one of the women that gives young women advice on how to stay in a marriage with a man that is just learning how to cheat better. Okay. So I feel like if like Tisha said, you can be a mentor because I'm in a marriage with a man that's going to do whatever he want to do. So if you can show me how to get a 7-carat diamond ring and a brand new wedding, you know what I'm saying? And some date nights and shit. If you can show me how to get that from my cheating ass husband, then you are a mentor, like Tisha said. But if you are somebody that wants to leave a cheating man, then no, you're not really a mentor. You somebody giving me bad advice. But let's go ahead and see what happened. Now, y'all know how this go. I'm gonna play it, but I can't play too much of it because copyright and all of that. So I gotta cover it. Now, right now, what we are seeing is Sunny and Destiny painting on the same man. Okay.
It needs some color.
Let me see what I want to have. Damn snack. That what you doing again when you share a snack.
Oh. I didn't catch that. What?
So Nell makes a joke about Destiny and Sunny sharing a man because they're painting the same man. And honestly, I feel like I need Sunny to stop taking everything so personal and be quicker on her feet. Because your response should have been like, "Girl, birds of a feather. Haven't we all shared a dick? Haven't we, Nell?" Like, girl, you share a dick. What are you talking about? You have definitely shared dick. Everybody in here at some point has shared dick. I don't know why y'all are using that as a weapon against one another. It's weird. And it kind of reminds me, Nell's little joke reminds me of how y'all think shit funny when it's not about y'all. But as soon as somebody make a joke about your husband cheating on you, then it's not gonna be funny no more. Then it's gonna be fucked up. So I just kind of feel like y'all are y'all are very hypocritical in this clique, girl.
What you say, man? I don't share anything. It's mine. We don't share anything.
Nell makes a joke about Destiny and Sunny sharing a snake. Oh, okay, Nell. They're in the pot. Like, are you really trying to start drama at your own bachelorette party?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
How about you?
I feel awesome.
Good.
Yeah. I just didn't know.
She don't want you to.
Okay. So that moment right there, two things going on. You can say what you want to. The dress was not flattering. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. The dress was tight. The ponytail must have been tight because Destiny was extremely too pressed. This is very immature to me. This moment right here, I know that I do feel like Sunny should be able to handle this back and forth. Like, you coming around, you want to be on the show, you're going to have to deal with discourse with Destiny because Destiny wants to be a victim in this situation so badly, right? So you're going to have to deal with this. Throw the shit back and keep it pushing. But this moment right here, this moment where Sunny and Tisha are having a casual conversation and Destiny walks in between them to let it be known that she's not okay with this. That shit is childish. That shit is childish to me. It really, really is. It, like, girl, we're all here, we're all filming, we're all taping. I can talk to her if I want to. To me, Destiny comes off like a bully, even with the people she considers friends. Like, I think this whole season she's gone around bullying everybody, acting as if just because you fuck this man, he can't move to your state. I saw people in the comments, it's because they moved. Who cares? Like, you can heal with them living in the same state with you. Like, that mentality is crazy. How the fuck did you heal from LeBaric? How do you heal from anything that happens to you if you still in the same state? No, Destiny is a bully that likes to act like a victim so everybody will do what she wants them to do. It's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Okay? Because it's not even that deep. Like, I know everybody wants to feel like this Sunny and Moses thing is so deep. It's not. Sunny is thirsty. She's obviously a woman desperate for a man. Moses is an untrustworthy whore who obviously can't stay out of jail. Why are we still like dogpiling on a situation that is obviously going to have its issues within itself? What I have learned in life is the great equalizer. A lot of the times, life will teach people. Life will always get the lick back that you don't need to, disturb your energy to get. That's something I've learned. Sometimes I feel like, you know what? I need to get back at that person because they need to know not to play with me. But then I really sit back and I think about it and I'm like, I can just remove myself and then they'll never have access to me again. Life will teach them the lesson. And hopefully, if God say so, I'll be able to recognize or see or know that lesson had been learned or that they had gotten, what they deserved in one way or another. But it won't have nothing to do with me. You won't sully my energy, bitch. But I know that whatever was going on, you was wrong. I definitely can see Sunny and Moses both being ain't shit ass people. I just don't understand spending so much time giving ain't shit ass people all of your energy. Like, that's something I don't understand. But Destiny is going to do what she going to do. So this turns into an argument between her and Sunny. And y'all saw her, she got the tight ass dress on. So I talk about whatever I want to talk about with her legs all open and shit. I was like, girl, see, this is why you should have wore slacks. This is why you should have wore some pants if you was going to be doing all this, girl. You're just giving real niggerish big dick energy with this skirt on. We don't want nothing to fall out. Be safe out here. Okay. Destiny, you talking about you was gonna dog walk Sunny? Yeah, I don't like when people do all of this. I don't like I just feel like it's immature. It's immature for you to be threatening to fight her as if something has changed from before. Like, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. You want to fight her for what? What do you want to fight her for? Like, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Like, hit her and get it over with. And then you'll catch another case and you'll be in jail again. Like, go ahead and do it. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Hit her. Bust a grape in a food fight. But I'm tired of hearing about how you wanted to dog walk her. And another thing is, even though she wasn't talking about Tisha, when she went outside and Tisha was trying to talk to her and she walked up on Tisha, dog walk her. First of all, bitch, why is you coming up on me like that? And I know it's not directed towards me, but I feel like I understand you're angry, but chill out. Chill out. There was no reason to do a dog walk. Girl, do it. Do it. Do it. Hit her. She'll file charges against you and you'll have to go to court again. And then it'll be on camera. And depending on what type of judge you get, it probably may not get tossed out. It might have a bad outlook on your situation with LeBaric and child support. Girl, go ahead and do it. Go do it. I'm just saying. And then tells her, I hope you can have a child one day so you'll know how it feels. Girl, you are not going at her because of your child. That's what she was saying. That Sunny was online talking shit about her, saying that the reason why LeBaric did all of that shit right after she had the baby, not having her on the insurance, divorcing her, giving her divorce papers, shortly after giving birth, is because he did not know if the child was his or not. I am not sure what happened, but we had speculated about that at the time. Like, when this was happening in real time, Ooh Ladies First panel, me, Jamie, Niecy, girl, we was all wondering, was Destiny cheating on him? And could it be a possibility that the baby wasn't his? Because that's the only reason we could see a man acting like that with a woman who he married and seemed to be perfectly fine with financially taking care of, especially if she was going to have a child for him. So for us, we just deduced that's what made sense, right? So now we fast forward. Sonny must have said this online. So now Destiny is acting as if it's the first time anybody has said this shit, and she's angry about it. And I just kind of feel like you've gone online yourself and repeatedly talked shit about other people. Like, so what, girl? My God. Okay. So what, my God, girl? I just want her to find something else to be mad at. But I do agree that Sonny, girl, don't come back. We know, don't come back. Don't come back. I don't know why people won't come on this show. I really feel like Sonny was convinced to come on this show by Moses. And I want for Sonny to go, while Moses is in jail, girl, I want you to go pick up some self-help books and go listen to some YouTube videos about decentering men. Okay? I need you to go and do that for yourself. I need you to decenter niggas. Because if you really think about it, you are with a man that convinced you to come on a show so he could piss another woman off. I know you don't want to be real with yourself about that, but I am convinced that you never really wanted to be on this show, and that the only reason you came on this show is because Moses wanted you to so he could piss Destiny off. That's what I feel. And she wanted to be on the show too. She's a producer. She knew better. I don't agree. I think you said it right. She was a producer. So I feel like when she talks shit about, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I do feel like Moses convinced her. Even if she may have thought about it or wanted to, this is not for her, and you can tell. To me, she's here because she's adopted his beef with Destiny as well. Like, and of course, Destiny not making it easy. Every time you turn around, Destiny won't argue with you about your husband. Don't matter how he became that. That's your husband, girl. Because y'all be real excited about being married to ain't shit ass niggas. When Destiny said to her, if you was worrying about your man, maybe he wouldn't be in jail. Girl, what kind of stupid ass logic is that? Girl, what does being worried about a man mean? Is she supposed to be worried about him enough to stop him from going to jail because you couldn't stop him from cheating on you, apparently? And what is the time frame of y'all's relationship? Because I'm always very confused about how you was married to LeBarrett, even though y'all wasn't together for that long, girl. When did you have time to be with Moses for 15 years? I need us to all make it make sense. Because it don't. It just don't. None of it makes sense, y'all. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I think Destiny just likes to be able to have people beholden to her in some type of way. You wronged me, and now I can shun you. And it puts me like, people are considering Destiny more than they ever did because of this Sunny situation. Let's be very clear. Neither Tisha nor Kimmy, I feel like, or Nell actually saw it for Destiny like last season or these previous seasons when she wasn't really on the show. Because didn't she run up on Chris Fletcher because Chris Fletcher allowed for AL to go up and through her house and all of that? And so she ran up on Chris Fletcher. We never saw that shit on the show. So you want me to believe that you and Destiny are this cool now, that you will let her plan your bachelorette party? Not your niece, not your daughter, none of your old ass, cougar coochie friends. No, none of them. Destiny, the woman who we literally saw running up on your husband at some event, and we never really got to see what happened there. And it was all because she blamed Chris for the shit that AL did. And then come to find out AL and Stormy are cool now. They're cool. So I'm like, well, Destiny, you still cool with Stormy? Because it seemed like you were still cool with Stormy. And I would feel like, why would you be cool with her if she cool with the person that crossed your boundaries in such a manner? Because you'll be over here big mad about shit. I just need for you to be equal about the way you handle stuff. Because it don't be seeming equal sometimes, girl. Okay, but either way, she was real mad. Tisha always look real cute. Shout out to Tisha, girl. You look good. But y'all know how I feel about Tisha. Let's move on. So if Martell ain't gonna do nothing, he gonna wear a tight suit, Jesus. If he ain't gonna do nothing, he gonna wear a tight suit, Jesus. Oh my God. And you know why the suit is tight? It's because he wants you to see his muscles. But then when we ask him to model, he gonna say that, you know, he hasn't been in the gym. Sir, good night. He definitely gave Confederate soldier. That dude look like a Confederate soldier jacket, bitch. I'm done.
Oh, don't worry about it. No, it's what's up? I'll take it.
Well, I know today isn't going to be the easiest, considering that Marceau and Tisha.
Okay, so do you hear his tone? I know y'all can't see him, but he's squinting, and his tone, like, so manipulative, y'all. So full of shitty to me. Like, I automatically feel like he's posturing. He wants to project an image of having it all together and being the right one, and it's just not the truth, y'all. He's a flaming narcissist.
We're going to be here together, and Melody, she's going to be here. But my plan is to be cordial, get along with everyone, and hope for the best and celebrate the Fletchers.
So this is how you gaslight the fuck out your ex-wife, right? Behind the scenes, because this is not being covered on a reality show, you are stalking her, you are trying to release revenge porn on her, you are harassing her via communications, but things are still happening between Martell and Melody behind the scenes. And so Melody is not really speaking to Martell. But what Martell will do is get in front of everybody and act like none of the shit that he's doing behind the scenes, he's acting like that's not happening. So when she comes on set and is ignoring him and doesn't want to talk to him, he's going to make it seem like she's just bitter and not letting go of him cheating on her. She's not letting go of the past. And that's how a lot of y'all think about this situation. I've seen it because y'all have written paragraphs to me about it. And I'm like, you're so stupid. This is not about the cheating from 2017 and 2019. This is not about that. This is about the stuff that's continuing to happen. Martell has also consistently had Mel in court trying to take custody of her children for every little thing that he can bring up. Every little thing that he can bring up. So when everybody acts as if Mel is not letting go of the past, I would need for this shit to actually be in the past. To me, Martell is the one that cannot move on.
On such an amazing occasion.
Way too much recovery I need to do.
Hello, Fletch. How are you?
Get it, Fletch. Get it, Maurice. Get it, Reese.
How close can I get? How close?
You can get close, though.
What you mean, get it, Reese? Get it, Martell? Get it, Reese? This shit is so awkward and weird. Now I see why we didn't see a lot of it.
Yeah. Are we still in Huntsville? We're in Hunts, baby. We're just having fun, guys.
At least that part's behind us, because our little bachelorette party was pretty much the same.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, Kimmy. It was not the same. It looks like the men had a good time with ass shaking in their face, and y'all were arguing with a little bit of something in y'all's.
It was fun. Like,
It had a few fun moments.
what?
Trisha Mel got into it.
What?
And then Sonny and Destiny got into it.
The fact that Sonny and Destiny are there, you know they're gonna get it. For real? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
I want to hear about this part about Melody and Trish. What happened?
Why would that be the biggest part for you?
You got me tell us.
Why do you think? Why do you think? Why do you think? Because he's done a great job creating triangulation between all of these women, and he likes to see that his work has come to fruition. That's why, y'all. That's why. I think any woman that Martell smashes or dates, he probably spends a considerable amount of time making them angry at Mel for whatever reason. Whatever will spark their emotions towards Mel, I think he tries to create triangulation. Because to me, that's what would make the most sense. That's why you wanted to hear about Trisha and Mel, because you probably said things to Trisha to make her dislike Mel in the first place. That's what I think. Because Trisha has had a weird ass energy towards Mel from jump. And I don't know whether that's about Martell, whether that's about Stormy, whether that's about Destiny. I'm not sure. But either way, she definitely has had some energy that just seems like, girl, for what? For why?
It's like too many people don't try to go in there.
But the way they were talking to each other, it's like something's not quite like 100%.
Child, Mel walked in there. Mel walked in there looking some good.
You got real quiet. I think we all did.
And now his head is sweating. He's hot. And now he's going to talk about how he feels so bad because the kids aren't going to get the family that they deserve. Blah, 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 blah. Shit you should have been thinking about when you was talking about how you wasn't getting what you needed in the bedroom and you wasn't getting enough head and all of that shit you talk about. Okay? Let's not even. All right? So let's go ahead and press on because listen, the pastor passes out because he had all them clothes on and it's hot as hell. Child, I'm trying to understand why old ass people would have a wedding outside. Like, if I'm old, I'm having my wedding in the air condition, baby. I'm not doing this with y'all.
On this island, everybody's together having a good time, enjoying, celebrating the Fletchers and their renewal. And it's kind of sad, actually, that she's ostracized herself.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. That was a moment that really annoyed me when Destiny said Mel has ostracized herself from the group. And I'm just like, that's not how that happened. That's not how that happened. She didn't ostracize herself from the group. But that's a very cute way of trying to put the onus on Mel of why she doesn't get along with any of y'all. Was she supposed to come over there and be cool with y'all after everything? Like, let's think about it. First of all, everybody has seating arrangements. Like, we heard Miss Nell tell Lance, make sure Mel and Martell are not sitting on the same side. So when she goes to sit over there, she wasn't separating herself. She was assigned a seat on the opposite side from him because she doesn't want to be sitting next to him. Kimmy and Maurice were sitting down. Martell ran over to them. When Mel came in, Mel saw them sitting, talking to Martell. What did she told y'all over and over again? You can talk to him, but I don't fuck with you if you do. Then she proceeded, Kimmy sit up there, proceeded to tell everything that happened with Mel and all of that type of shit, right? So I don't understand. Like, what did y'all want for Mel to do? Was Mel supposed to come over there and sit next to y'all? Like, that's crazy to me. Marceau and Tisha come in. Marceau spoke to Mel. So I don't know why the rest of y'all couldn't speak to her if that's what you wanted to do, but don't act like she was, excluding herself. Y'all have all done a lot of things that will make someone not really want to deal with y'all, including being buddy and friends with Martell, no matter what he does to y'all. Marceau came in and dapped Martell off and was trying to talk to him. Why are you trying to talk to this nigga after he sat there and called your wife dumb 11 times? Y'all just got into it. But that's how you can tell it's always bros above hoes with these men. No matter how much they go at each other, they still do not value their wives over these men. Not really and truly. Because Marceau, when I tell you, I would not have any words for that nigga, especially not the first time I'm really seeing him after he done sat there and called my wife dumb. I don't have anything to say to him. I'm damn sure not dapping him off and speaking to him and all of that. So to me, I just kind of feel like, honestly, something is wrong with most of y'all because Martell has done something to each and every one of y'all, but y'all continue to be friends with him and let him pressure y'all into these associations. And then because Mel doesn't want to be bothered with him because of how he treats her, it makes her look weird. No. I don't know how it's weird to not want to be around motherfuckers that's okay with a man that you just can't deal with, because he's always going to try to find a way to manipulate, harass, or abuse you in some type of way. No. Calling her whores and questioning, what she's doing and who she's doing it with. Like, even just recently in that court, in those court documents, trying to make it seem like she was having an affair with her married security guard. Like, that was a whole thing, like continuously trying to slut shame Melody in public, like over and over and over again. That happened recently, y'all. That wasn't 2 years ago. That recently happened. Shut the fuck up, Destiny.
Did you have a good time yesterday?
I did at the end. Then when the garbage cleared out, I got hammered.
Trisha, when the garbage cleared out? Girl, the only thing that was garbage is them cheap wigs you wear.
Garbage.
Well, I'm
That's
didn't think it was gonna go that far. Like
You weren't kidding. You weren't kidding. She continuously makes little slick ass comments towards Mel, even before her and Mel actually had a confrontation.
I'm saying I don't have an issue with you.
I kept saying that. But now, like,
I think now y'all have an issue with each other.
yeah. I got the pep talk before I came in there, so you know that otherwise it would have left.
That's good.
You got the pep talk from
What do you mean? It would have went left. Did it not go left? Because you was definitely bucking your eyes like somebody was supposed to be scared of you. Like, y'all, please don't get me wrong. I know we all talk shit. And I might be being hypocritical in this moment, but all of this acting like y'all was about to do something when y'all really wasn't about to do shit is really annoying me. And also, don't keep threatening people. Do it. Do it. I'm tired. I'm tired of Destiny, and I'm tired of Trisha with the constant threatening of violence. Like, oh, y'all just don't know. I was gonna do this. I was gonna, girl. We grown. Everybody 40 years old. At this point, if you still trying to get into physical altercations with people, you're immature, and you should just do it so we can see what's gonna happen.
Ken.
A couple people.
Where is Ken?
Yeah, he had a family emergency. He did want to be here. Is everything okay? I can't say it's gonna be okay. It's just, you know.
Is anything we can do for him?
No, it's just life.
I do believe that there's more behind closed doors between Trish and Ken, but I'm just gonna take what they feed us. They'll give it to us when they're ready to give it to us. So it's not traditional how everything played out for them, but they're going to figure it out.
Hi, sir.
Hello. I'm saying.
Yes, that was very weird. So Kimmy points out, and that's the next thing I wanted to talk about. So Kimmy points out the way Lance kind of coldly said hey and kept walking to Destiny. And Destiny had a different type of mode. I think it's so funny to watch confrontational women soften up around men. But that's what we were seeing in this scene. Also, Kimmy. I think Kimmy wanted to draw attention to this dynamic because she's been wanting to say something. Destiny has already been checked by Nell for the way she talks about other men and the way she flirts with other men, even though she's dating Lance. And to me, I feel like Nell shouldn't feel any type of way because they're dating. They're both adults. I also feel like if she wanted to tell her son, that's fine. But if I was Destiny, I would feel like there's no reason for you to be coming to me mad or trying to check me about anything. Your mother is in my friend group. I am single. I am dating you, but I am also open to dating other people, just as I assume you are. And yes, I was drinking and having a good time, and I joked that another man was attractive. I should be able to do that. You are not my man. You are not my husband. We are not in a monogamous relationship. I think that is messy that Nell brought it back to her son because you know how you like to flirt. You know how you like to talk about who's fine. How many times we got to hear from you how fine Martell is? So to me, I feel like Nell does the same thing. She has these same types of conversations about who's fine and flirting and all of that type of shit. And nobody takes it back to Chris. Chris already knows what she does, but Chris does worse, so he can't even really be mad at her. But with this situation, I think Kimmy is remembering how Destiny played with Jaden's feelings. I think they left that part out, and I wish people would be real because then we would have other arguments going on. Like, I feel like there should have been some confrontation between Kimmy and Destiny if Kimmy has been feeling like Destiny mishandled her son. I mean, yeah, Destiny mishandled Kimmy's son when they were dating. Because let's not forget, I feel like didn't Destiny pop out with Moses around the same time that she was flirting with Jaden and she was wearing Jaden's chain or some shit like that? It seemed as if they were just like playing for the cameras or playing for social media. I'm not sure. But either way, on some level, it's giving the same thing here. It's giving Destiny likes to pretend to date her older female friends on this show, sons. And you don't really take any of them seriously. So the women kind of get all, that's my son. And it's like, girl, your son ain't taking her seriously either. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. So I think, it's a lot going on here, but I wish people would just have their confrontations with Destiny. Like, say what you feel. Y'all act like y'all scared to say something to her. And I do kind of want to let this confrontation play out right quick because Kimmy and her were going back and forth a little bit.
What? That was a little cold. Oh. Okay.
What's up, ladies?
Hey, Lance.
Hi, Lance. All right, how you doing?
That's your son. He's so handsome. How old is he?
He's 5.
Oh, he's tall.
He's a cutie.
Thank you so much.
Cute.
Yeah, he's tall. He ain't get that from dad.
He's cute. Got that from dad.
Oh, yeah? You think so? I think you think a lot of people here cute.
Uh-oh. Do I?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all right now, that little moment right there, that was not cool to me. I don't even like Destiny, and he was basically calling her a hoe. So because I think other people are attractive, with that, what are you insinuating? I'm a hoe? Because I think everybody, no, I don't think everybody is cute. I thought somebody besides you was cute. That doesn't mean that I think everybody is cute. Are you trying to say I'm for everybody because I don't think you're the only attractive person that I see? Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I feel like what kind of toxic ass shit is that for him to try to like play her out like that in front of everybody? That was disrespectful as shit. I'm just, look, I wouldn't have wanted to talk to the nigga no more after that.
Oh, wow. So I think it's cute.
We'll talk about that at a later date.
Maybe it was something.
Let me tell y'all something about how I read a room.
What was that? Destiny, you're in trouble. You think Nell told him about what Kimmy said, the googly eyes at your
Dad
head?
was sitting there.
No, she's not.
Okay, y'all good. You stay close.
Wait a minute. The googly eyes, smiling. Don't know where.
Actually, well, they casual dating, so look, hey, I can't, what can I say?
So they casual dating, so it's cool for her to googly eye at the dude.
I don't like it, but do what the hell she want to do. What can I do? Hell no, I don't like it.
Kimmy, I would
You see how Kimmy was trying to make that a moment.
start. That's Nell telling her son. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh no, you absolutely were trying to make that a moment. And I think it's passive aggressive. Say that you don't like the way she handled your son and let's move on. And I don't care what y'all talking about. He definitely was trying to play her out. If he wasn't trying to, basically low-key insinuate she's a whole time about, yeah, you everybody. What do you mean everybody? A dude that wasn't even at this event and now I think everybody here. No, y'all have got to learn how to read between the lines. He was absolutely trying to like low-key slut shame her on some slick shit. Like, oh, you think everybody, you for everybody. Whenever somebody says everybody, that's a you for everybody type of comment. That's what that was. And even if she is, y'all do not go together like that for you to be walking up to that woman on some shit like that. I just didn't like that. That's not cool.
But you made it a moment, Messy.
You made it a moment. You made it a moment by googly eyeing at him.
I was googling eying my.
If you dating Lance, you shouldn't be googly eyeing at him.
Yeah, she can, Kimmy. Yes, she can. She can absolutely be googly eyeing at somebody else if she's dating Lance. Yes, she can. That's what dating is. Are we okay?
I know this is new to you, but dating does not mean you're married.
I know what dating is.
No, you don't. Apparently, you don't know what dating is.
But then you know it.
But you see how she responded. She seems very upset. And I'm like, you don't know what dating is. To be very clear, you've been acting like a wife for a much longer time than you were married. So I don't know if you really do know what dating means. I think a lot of older women don't know what dating means. A lot of Black people don't know what dating means. You don't. You automatically think that means that we go together, we smashing. Like, it's a very elementary, my dear, way of thinking about dating, if you ask me. Okay? Kimmy, just say what you want to say. Don't be passive aggressive about it.
So then it's okay for you to make googly eyes, and so it's okay for Nell to tell him that you made googly eyes.
See, no, don't move the goalposts, because you just said that if she was making googly eyes, she shouldn't have been because she's dating. Don't try to act like, you're changing the rules now. Now it's so, no, you knew it wasn't going to be okay. You knew what it was going to do.
You can't I'm dating, I can do what I want. And then when she tells that you did what you want, that can't be a problem.
It shouldn't be a problem, but he made it a problem.
right?
It should be.
She don't have a problem. I think he got the problem.
Too much pressure.
Exactly.
It is.
Well, when you date outside of Alabama or Huntsville, then you get the other issue.
Then they stop you and come to your city.
It's a lose-lose, babe.
They stalk you and come to your city, girl. Then the pass out, child. Let's move on.
Oh, yes.
How's it going, ladies?
Okay, now I wanted to remember when Nell was getting dressed. Nell, next time you get your toes done, can you please cut down that big toe? Because I was watching somebody review and they was like, I wish she would have went and got her feet done. And then I saw the clip and I was like, oh, her toes was done. Oh, because she didn't get that big toe cut down. Child, I don't know how you walking around in your shoes with that long big toe, girl. That hurt. You know how when you let your big toe grow out a little bit too much and that shit start, hitting the front of your shoe? Oh, girl. You gotta cut it down. Cut it down.
What's up, Mel?
What is my name?
It says your name on it.
Right.
I said, so did you ask him? Because she asked him to call her.
Y'all. Y'all, this nigga brought a chair over there. He brought a chair, y'all. There was no room at this table. He brought a chair.
He texted Marcel. Marcel didn't respond.
He didn't text me.
Babe, okay. Do y'all see? I'm saying B. My husband must be talking about me. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see that Martell is sitting next to Trisha and Trisha is sitting next to Melody? Y'all, that's so uncomfortable. That's so uncomfortable.
I went back to the text.
Shortly after I, get settled in my seat, I'm sitting at the table. Here comes Martell coming to sit at my table. I came here to support Nell and Chris and, just be a good friend for them in this moment. I didn't come here to be a part of any shenanigans, nor be in close proximity to anybody I, quite frankly, don't with. So I think it's my cue to leave.
Okay. And you should do that, girl. Go on and go, girl. Go on and leave. That's what you should do. All right. And she left. And then we get to this last scene, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. They say these two people still together. That's not surprising to me. But when I tell you I would have broke up with Trisha because I'm not about to have arguments with you like this.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the conversation. There has been some tension between Ken and I regarding Martell and Marquez. I don't want to be walking on eggshells in my own house when I've done that for so long in a marriage. It seems that he has something he wants to get off his chest, and I'm ready for it.
We ain't been together that long. I know there's a lot that we still have to learn about each other. I know there's still a lot of things that have to get resolved in our past, like the situation with Marquez in the beginning, the text message that you sent, you telling him you would take him back in a heartbeat. Even in that situation, it was, I don't remember saying that.
So I need to know when that happened. Either way, so what Ken is saying is at some point, she texts Marquez, her ex-husband, and says she would take him back in a heartbeat. And I feel like that must have been in the time frame that she and Ken were together. So you must have been mad at Mel for pointing out the truth that you still do have feelings for that man. Either way, when Ken asked her about it, it seems as if instead of answering or explaining her emotions, she deflects.
I didn't mean that. It's like, deception. If we bring up the Martell situation, here's the thing with the Martell situation, and I can't stress this enough. It's not Martell that I have an issue with. I have the issue with
my
you.
issue. We go through this conversation after conversation. When I
you
leave
don't.
them, yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm so sick and tired of having this conversation. I'm not quite.
If you would be truthful, y'all wouldn't have to keep having this conversation. You seem to think anytime it's brought up, because it's brought up, you don't have to talk about it anymore. But you like to withhold information, and then later on you give out a little information. Literally every time you have been in somewhat of a group scene, you have told us new information about what happened between you and Martell. First, you only first of all, you went to his house a couple of times. It went from a couple of times to just one time. First, it was just a date and y'all was watching movies. Then y'all was working out and he hit you up in the DMs because he wanted to work out. The story kept changing and shifting every time we heard from you. And then we get that little extra tidbit that it was Chris Fletcher that apparently hooked y'all up. Like, and we saw that when Martell and Trisha met up, but that was something nobody else on the cast really knew about. She also lied to Destiny and Stormy about what happened between she and Martell. So she has consistently not told the whole truth and took little pieces and revealed it as time went on, making Ken look stupid. You did make Ken look stupid. Ken should have had all the information before everybody else had it. But this is Ken playing himself. Don't play a husband to a woman that's not your wife. The same thing I would say to a woman. Stop playing a role. You can help her if you want to do that. Throw her some change here, help out with a bill here and there. But you don't need to be living with her and taking care of her children as if you are her husband and you are the step parent to those children, because that's not who you are. That's not a decision she's fully made. But you are doing that because you feel like that's going to make you valuable to her. That way she'll want to stay with you. She'll do what you want her to do, which is divorce Marquez and marry you. But the truth of the matter is she should figure that shit out on her own. She should.
Not sure what more he want me to say. How are we supposed to move forward if we can't get past it?
He wants you to tell the whole truth. He wants you to explain why you continue to give little bit by little bit instead of telling the whole story when I first asked you about it. You really sat and had scenes with this man and withheld information from him and then turned around and went to everybody else and told them the truth. Like, and now you're going to sit up here and act like y'all just keep having this conversation over and over again. Bitch, that's irrelevant. We're going to have it as many times as we need to get clarity. Hello, where's the clarity? We're having the conversation. You're not providing clarity, ma'am. Like, I was totally on Ken's side.
Okay. When I leave, them, Martell, the M&M's, I do not think about them. But them jokers live rent-free in our house.
Here's the thing. You're not understanding.
It's always the accusations and the
you lied. It's your deception.
No,
that makes me ask you these questions.
Yeah, no. See, it went from being, it's Marquez, to now, no, it's you. No, bitch, it's you. You keep lying. It's not him. It's not him.
Oh, it's the things that you...
Not in this situation, anyway.
You do, the things that you say.
The things that you think going on in your head.
What you mean the things I think going on in my head? I can't think nothing in my head because you keep changing the story.
First of all, I didn't even say anything was going on. I asked you questions. Your problem is that you ask,
so
you take questions and you make them accusations.
So even after we are where we are now, he still lives rent-free.
It's not.
See, and why do you keep saying he lived rent-free in your head? Like, that's disrespectful within itself. Don't act like I'm insecure and pressed over this fucking man. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Stop lying to me. Tell me the truth about what happened to him so I don't have to second guess. Sitting up there talking about he lived rent-free in your head. He must have lived rent-free in your coochie at some point because you should have been straightforward from jump if it wasn't all that.
It's you. I don't think about that, man. I'm thinking it's you.
I don't think about it.
It's
obviously you do. I mean, no, I don't.
This is why we can't have this conversation. I'm literally telling you that it's not him. I'm telling you it's you.
No, it's you.
You can't make it up.
Actually,
you don't listen.
No.
And you give them and you give the people outside of our house more respect than you give me. At the end of the day.
She don't give them more respect, but she doesn't have the same fear factor with them. So she can tell them the truth because she doesn't fear losing them. You got that one fucked up. It's not about respect, but men often think it is. It's not about respect. It's about she's scared to tell you the truth for whatever reason. So she can tell other people because she's not scared of them.
You're crazy.
Yes, you do.
That's why I don't.
Here's the problem. You don't get to. Why would I care about them?
Because you
do I talk about Marquez? When do I talk about Marquez outside of the 6 times we have the conversations about?
Yes, we do. Both of them live rent-free in this goddamn house.
So now,
first of all, your ex-husband got to live rent-free. He's the issue. He creates the issue. My problem is you're trying to sit up here and act like I just be talking about these guys like I'm so insecure or bothered.
No, that's what you said when you said they both live rent-free. You said that like 3 times. That's the insinuation. Stop fucking playing. Oh, I can't stand circular arguments. I wouldn't even have no conversation. It would be done with at this point. I'm tired.
That's what you're saying. You said saying that they live rent-free means that I talk about them regularly, and that's not true. So stop saying that. Exactly. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is you trying to make it seem like I have issue with men that no, it's the issue is with you. Are you talking to me? You didn't talk. You don't do that when you're on. You don't do that when you're around nobody else. You don't care about me either. Why would you go harder on somebody you care about than somebody you don't care about? That absolutely makes no sense.
I don't have
That makes no sense. You're supposed to be more subtle and more open to communication with me.
It's frustrating that you keep asking me. That's
It's not keep asking. I only ask you when the situation, and you lied about it. One thing I'm trying to get Trisha to understand is that whole privacy thing that she has going on doesn't work for our relationship anymore. Like if I ask her a question to her is an accusation. And I'm like, no, an accusation is an accusation. An accusation is me telling you, you did this. Me asking you a question is trying to figure out what actually went on. And it's not me. I can't tell you what you did if I don't know what you did.
And it's also a signifier that you can't be trusted, bitch. That's what we're saying here. It is a signifier that he cannot trust your word because you're not going to be honest. You're either going to leave something out or he's going to find something out from somebody else, and that's going to embarrass the shit out of him. So, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm totally not understanding Trisha. She needs to be in deep-rooted therapy. She needs to be by herself. Ken needs to be by himself. I don't think they should be in a relationship. They don't even know how to have a fucking argument. Y'all can't even have a conversation. Like, this is weird as fuck to me. Like, weird. Either way, when he gets up and walks out, he calls her broke and says that he's paying for everything. And on some level, I believe that. But then I was like, okay, so what, like, to me, you pointing out you pay for everything, you the man, and you think that's the role you supposed to play. So, and like you paying for shit and she giving coochie. Like, what? And don't bring up nothing you didn't did for somebody because you trying to shame and guilt them. Like, really, it was guilting her. Like, oh, think about your children. You know, you should stay with me or you should try to work this out with me because I'm paying for this, and that. And that's not a good enough reason to stay with somebody because they paying for shit. That's not a good enough reason. So when he said that shit, I was just kind of like, yeah, you wrong right there. You wrong right there, sir. That wasn't cute at all. Don't do shit if you just doing it for brownie points. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut it out. Yeah, I think their relationship is toxic. Just leave it at that. Denise, aka 1908, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Chocolate 25LM, thank you for the super sticker. K Schmidt, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for 2 live streams in one day. The white gloves need to go. Thank you, Krisha, for the super sticker. Alf MC, thank you for becoming a member. Well, thank you for being a member for 36 months. Break it down for the folks in the back. When a woman decides to protect her peace, folks always blame her for the actions of the abuser. Absolutely. It happens all the time. As soon as you start separating yourself and saying, I'm not dealing with something, now you the bad guy because you're not leaving yourself open for bullshit. Because you're not acquiescing to more bullshit and making everybody's life easier by going along with something that harms you. A lot of people will put women in those situations when they're trying to leave toxic relationships, especially marriages. Your whole fucking family will be telling you how maybe y'all should work it out. And he been banging your head all up in between the washing machine and the dryer, bitch, and not in a good way. Thank you, S. Brown, for the super sticker. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate y'all showing me some love tonight. Okay. Trisha was loving it when he was weaponizing it against Marquez, but now Ken has turned it on her. Yep. Basically, you are absolutely right. With that being said, girl, I know there are a lot of speculations about if Mel is quitting the show or not. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know. I asked her and she said, stay tuned. So I don't know. And to me, that was not a confirmation. So people are out here saying that it's 100% been confirmed. It has not been confirmed because she did not confirm it. Okay. If it was already out there, I feel like she would have just confirmed it when I asked her and she did not. So even though, you know, it's a possibility, we're not exactly sure yet. We know the season, the show got renewed for another season. So they will be back for season 10. If that's what you want to call it, because you know they just have extended seasons and then just call them something else. It's all very confusing, especially when you're trying to label your recaps, girl. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about the people. I'll be back tomorrow for more. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe to my secondary channel BondyBlue Bites for cut up versions of my lives. Okay. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next